The Book of Alternative Services is the contemporary, inclusive language liturgical book used alongside the Book of Common Prayer in most parishes of the Anglican Church of Canada. When first published, the bar included the Common Lectionary, unlike the BCP, in printing since the publication of the Revised Common Lectionary. The latter has superseded the original lectionary. The bar was published in 1985, and was based on a number of experimental liturgical texts that were developed throughout the 1960s and 1970s, as well as the American Book of Common Prayer of 1979 and the Roman Missal as reformed by Paul VI. The book's theological and linguistic soundness has sparked controversy, with some concerned that the book deviates from biblical teachings, and others criticizing its less traditional language and service format. In response to the publishing of the bar, the Prayer Book Society of Canada was formed in order to maintain awareness of the older book and increase awareness of the shortcomings of the bar. The controversy has sometimes been called the trad-rad debate. The bar contains an order for the Eucharist in contemporary language, as well as one more in line with the language of the 1962 Prayer Book. The latter text, developed at the Church of St. Mary Magdalene, rearranges the prayers of the 1962 BCP communion service in an order conforming to traditional Western shape adopted by the bar and in use by both Roman Catholics and Lutherans. A Eucharistic prayer more palatable to Anglo-Catholics is provided as an alternative to the 1962 form, which lacks an epiclesis and oblation. The variable collect prayers over the gifts, and prayers after communion are in contemporary language only. There are also contemporary rite versions of morning and evening prayer. These have not been widely used, in part because the service of morning prayer has in large part been supplanted by weekly Eucharist as the main Sunday service in most Anglican parishes. Contemporary language wedding, funeral, and other pastoral rites, however, have been welcomed more widely. Use of the bar varies from parish to parish. In some congregations, the principal Sunday service is according to the BCP, while in others, the contemporary liturgy dominates. In most dioceses, however, the trend is increasingly toward the bar. Many parishes that primarily make use of the bar offer a plain, early celebration, or low Mass from the BCP on Sundays. Bishop Michael Ingham is the author of an apologia for the bar, called Rites for a New Age.